Welcome, friends, to a new Lineage 2 guide. Today we're going to continue off where we left off from our last episode. If you hadn't seen that, please make sure to click the card above or click the things in the Welcome, friends, to a new Lineage 2 guide. Today we're going to be taking a look at what to do after level 85. So the last episode we went from 1 to 85 and it leads you to Herpath. If you click on your quest tab, you should have a transfer quest, which means talk to Herpath. So we're going to talk to this person. Let's get started. So we're going to go, all right, where the fate intersects. We're going to follow this and go on. I have the perfect mission for you. I am sure it will help. But just completing this mission is not enough. You have to come back much stronger than you are now. All right. So we're going to click on this. I urge you to click through the Adventurer's Guide. Click through all this stuff and read the things. It is very helpful. You can get buffs and all sorts of things. It's really important. So we're going to click on teleport and it's going to take us out to the Altar of Evil. We're going to move this out of the way. And when you are at the Altar of Evil, you're going to want to talk to Volados, the grocer. So talk to him and click on Quest. Hi, how could this happen? I thought that the contamination of the Altar of Evil was reduced thanks to the adventurers. I'm frustrated that all of this effort was for nothing. What happened? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to scream at you, but take a look around. As soon as this contaminated land was about to come back to life, the new monsters started appearing and have taken over. I'll help. Please calm down. So from here, we need to reach 95 and gather 200 undead bloods. So from here, let's take a turn around and we're going to run down the ramp here. And we're going to come over to this group of mobs, or find a group of mobs that you can hang out by. And we're going to turn on our skill. No, we're not going to do it on Voldos here. There we go. We have these on. That's perfect. We have many skills to learn. So, let's learn all those skills first. Let's kill these guys and hang tight. I forgot to totally learn our skills from before. My bad. We might have to run away. Oh no. Alright, so there we go. Alright, learn your skills. So what you can do is, once you've reached level 85, make sure to learn your skills. Click on the skills window. And when you click on skills, it'll bring you a new menu. So let's click on all of our skills and learn them all. All you have to do is click on one, and they'll keep popping up until you learn them all. So let's do this. We'll learn them all, and we're going to have to set up a new macro. Totally forgot about this. My apologies. Just keep clicking learn. You should have enough skill points available to be able to purchase them all. Whoops. And tornado shot. Perfect. Alright, so now you have a full active set of skills here, and we're going to go through all of these. Okay, once you have all your things learned, what you're going to want to do is create a macro. In order to do that, you can click this button right here, and it'll bring up your macro window. You also can click on the 3 lines at the bottom, and then click on macro here. And what I want you to do is click on add, and you can change your icon to whatever you like. And what you're going to want to do is set up a basic 1 shot, a AoE, or I'm sorry, a macro for killing one mob at a time. And this is going to use bullseye, impact shot, pinpoint shot, quick shot, recoil shot, and tornado shot. Then you're going to also want to set up an AoE. And if we take a look at that one, you're going to want to use similar things, but you're going to use impact shot, multiple arrow, heavy arrow rain, quick shot, pinpoint shot, recoil shot, and tornado shot. You can play around with these, and you're going to want to by putting in different things and trying to play around with the things that work best. This is okay. This is going to get you pretty deep, pretty far, and things are going to work all right for you. So what I want you to do is take your macro and put one here and put one here. All right, perfect. All right. We also want to do a few things. We want to move and put some of our other skills here. We want to put Deadeye Stance and Rapid Fire and Mind's Eye and Sniper Stance and things like that out here on your bars. We're going to turn on Deadeye and Mind's Eye. We may or may not use these other ones for now. And then what we're going to do is I put some of my other skills out here. You can put them out in whatever fashion you want, but I put Flare and Bullseye, some of the stuff that we're just going to be using when we need to set things up. The other thing that you want to do is set up bar number 6. What are we going to put on bar number 6? We're going to put on all of our buffs on bar number 6. You notice they're grayed out right now. That's because we do not have any of the spirit ore to be able to start them. But we have plenty of time left on our regular buffs, so we should be fine. So we're going to take all these and put them here. And when we get some spirit ore, what we can do is turn them all on. But we'll leave those there in the background for now. All right, let's close all your windows. Let's get set up over here. Actually, that guy has kind of taken our spot. So what we're going to do is we'll go over to this mob pile over here, and first thing we're going to do is we're going to try just one at a time. Nope. What are you doing? Stop here. We're going to do this. Turn that on. All right, there we go. And we're going to let this run. Now, this is the second time I'm coming back to play this game for this account, and I totally did not make the most of my 7-day vitality rune, which is that little feather that you should have in your icon when you first start a new character. If you have that, please make the most of it. Do not waste it like I did, because then it will take longer for you to level, and this little vitality bar will start to decrease. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Everything will be just fine. It will go down, and then you will make less SP. It's not a big deal. Make sure you try to use it as much as you can. So right now the idea is to run your macro as long as you can, and just let it sit here and let it run. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this off, and we're also going to try our AoE, because we want to start killing more mobs at a time. And if we have the ability to do so, we're going to do so. And if we can do it without getting killed, we're going to run it. So the idea is now we need to keep doing this, and we're just going to let this run until we get a chance to get to 95, well, to get to 95 and collect 200 undead blood. So I'm going to let this run, and I'll bring you back when we're closer. So really what you're going to do is you're just going to walk away, go do something else, come back, check on it, make sure that you're okay. And do certain things, and everything should be fine. So we're going to let this run and see how well we do. Right now we're 85, and as you can see, our leveling is going pretty nicely. It's going to change when we get out of our vitality, so just be aware of that, and then we'll see how it goes. Right now, as you can see, I might have taken on a little bit more than I can chew based on this heavy rain, but I think we're okay right now. We'll have to keep monitoring this. If it becomes too much, just go back to your other single one macro, and you should be fine. But we should get through this level fairly quickly and get ourselves a level up, which will be really nice. So let's let this run. The other thing that we can do is, since we have some event roses, we can use one of these, and this will help us kill things faster. This gives us 29 minutes of all of that wonderful stuff there, as you can see. Increased MP and CP and M attack and P defense and M def and all of that stuff. It also adds skill power. These are really great to be running, so if you have some, you can use them. The other thing that's going to happen when you run into things is this: you'll get this little icon that comes up. Click on this and go ahead and obtain those points. You don't need to worry about anything at the moment. Just gather them as you get them. Anytime you get a level up, go ahead and make sure you click on your abilities. And since you are a archer, or well, depending on what you picked, if you were a knight or if you're a wizard, obviously you're going to want to spend your points in those trees. I am a warrior, so we're going to want to put more points into either attack attribute or into P attack. We're going to add P attack because that's just going to be smart to use. And then when you're there, go ahead and make sure you click on your skills and go level them up as you get them. So let's move this to the side. We'll just let it keep leveling, and we'll learn our skills. Every time you learn your skills, it's going to level them up and make them more effective. So just be aware of that as well. So there we go. Rinse and repeat as you see fit. Anytime you make a level, go ahead and back to your skills. Rinse and repeat. You're going to do this all the way up to 95. Again, when you reach a level up, click on your ability point, add it to what you think might be best for your character, and if you have questions, you can always reach out to me or somebody in my Discord. We'll be able to help you out apply some of these, and then add your skills. So let's come here. There we go. We've added all of our skills. We should be good. Very awesome. So we're going to continue on. I'm almost caught all of my bloods, but right now we are working through everything and we should be okay. We are now 87. It's going to take us a little while to reach 95. So you're going to spend time here. It's going to take you quite a while. It's going to take you a couple of hours to run from level 87 to 95. Just be aware of that. So it's okay if you're going slow. Take your time. It's not a big deal. You don't have to run fast. Everything will work out just fine. Messed up right here. I'm actually having to re-record this. I must have clicked off of the screen because I'm having to re-record the audio for this, so it might not be completely synced up, so I apologize for that. But if you're in Gludio and you come and you're in the middle of an event, you'll see an event manager. Come to the event manager and talk to them. Chances are they're going to have a number of things that you can gather. This one gives you some buffs. You can get the 17th anniversary stuff. We're going to actually hit the link to go to the Red Libra merchants. Red Libra is an event that gives you the ability to do various things. I'm not going to go into it. I've done other videos on it. If you're interested, go check them out. But from here, you have the ability to get the buff, which is really nice. So these merchants are in Garen. So if you select on the red merchants, and I have some struggling here because there's too many people around. What we can do is you can click on get the buff or talk about the buff and get the buff, and then you get this wonderful leveling buff. This is important. Make sure to get this buff. It is super helpful. It also gives you these boxes. Open the boxes, open whatever items you get, and move those consumables to your consumables menu. It makes it really easy, so when we do go back to leveling, we have the ability to turn all this stuff on. And all of this stuff is going to help us level faster, which is really great. So you can use your little teleport box to get back to Hairfath, or Hairfath, or Path, or Fathafath. I can never remember their name. Hairfath. Hairfa. I don't even know. Whatever. If you click on her and go through the quest items again, you'll click through. It'll take you back to the Altar of Evil, which is really easy. You'll talk to Voldos. You don't have to talk to Voldos, but you still should have your quest items. Now, a lot of times what you'll lose is your quest item thing won't be up here. You can open your quests, you can click on the tab, expand it, and click on Notify On. And then you can minimize that, and you'll have your quest items here, and you can move them over. Pretty simple. This is a common thing. You're going to do that all the time. When you get a chance, turn all of your auto items on. You can click on each one that you want on, or you can just click the icon in the upper left hand corner of the auto use box, and that'll turn everything on for you. Now, as you can see, it gave us all these wonderful buffs. We run way faster. We kill so many things so much faster. It's really nice. So we're going to get in this little group here. We're going to turn back on our macros, and we're going to let things go. Works pretty well. And as you can see, we have now already leveled up. Open your ability point, select your ability point, apply your ability point, and then make sure to go learn all of your skills. Learn them all here, add them, and you should be good. There we go. Pretty easy. Nothing too difficult when it comes to leveling from level 85 to 95. All right. Again, as another reminder, every time you get a skill, make sure you select your ability point. If you need to, click on the help button down below, and you can read all about things. Apply your ability point, click OK. Open your skills menu. You can take your skills and you can learn every single one of them, which is really good. It makes things really easy. And every time you level up your skills, you get stronger and you hit harder, so it's really important. The other thing to make sure of is that whenever you start your skills, make sure to turn your, whenever you upgrade a skill, make sure to turn your macro back on. If you get a chance and you see the homunculus thing, make sure to grab your enchant points. You can click on the heart below or on the right side, select it. We're not going to talk about those now, but you can talk about those. But what I was saying before is make sure to turn back on your macro. Whenever you update a skill or anything like that, you're going to update skills in the menu. It's going to turn your macro off. And then what you need to do is just turn it back on by right-clicking on it. Nothing too major. Pretty easy, but just be aware of it. Keep checking your macros. You never know, they might turn off. I've even seen it where you don't upgrade your skills and they're just off for some reason. So just be aware of that. You can accidentally turn them on or off, or they just happen on random. Alright, we are almost to 95. We have made it. We are about to level up here. Things are really good. Friendly reminder, make sure to grab your skills, make sure to update your ability points, make sure to keep turning on your macros, make sure you're using all of your buff things that you can if you're in the middle of an event. We can talk about different things and different times you might want to consider using those wonderful, you know, things that, all these consumables that help you boost. In the lower left hand corner you can see we have a whole crazy amount of boost, and we've made it level 95. Go ahead and select your, it'll open up your menu. When you get a chance, you can't remember what I'm actually talking about here. Oh, it tells us who we need to talk to. You can open up your menu and you can double click on the teleport box and it should take you back to Herefth. Alright, select your ability point, upgrade your skills. Pretty simple stuff. You guys have gone through this a couple of times in this video already. It's just a reiteration of what we've already talked about, which is really nice. When you get some Adina, you can also consider doing some of these other skills that are up above. They're not necessary right now. That's something that you can work on and figure out later, and we can discuss that. If you have questions, please leave some comments down below. They are really helpful, which is really nice. Alright, so once you get all of your things up and running, you should be good. I think, do we actually click on him? Can't remember. Yes. We go select Herefth and we turn in the Fate quest, turn that in, and I believe it gives us our level 95 items. I can't remember. Do we actually talk to the dual Joachim? No, we have to talk to Joachim first. So let's go talk to Joachim and we can complete the quest. Click on the item menu, the menu items. Yep, don't click on the thing, click on the quest, and then you can complete your quest. If you click on with dual classes, it takes you to a different menu. You will be looking at that later, but we're not quite there yet. Click through the menus, finish the quest, very good. We now have a new quest, which we could gather, but open up your menu, you're going to get some things. Go ahead and open up your level 95 award box. It's going to give you various things like a seed bracelet and some talisman. Make sure to enable all of those. And then also, I'm going through here, you can add that Fairy Agathion charm. And then when you get to these recipes, you can right-click on them and register them as well. I'm going through all this stuff. You can see that there's a talisman and all this stuff. You can apply that stuff. If you right-click on it, it will enable all that stuff. So just make sure it's on. There we go. And you can go ahead and right-click to register these recipes so you can make soul shots if needed. I usually buy them all from the market, but it gives you the opportunity to actually buy them, which is really nice. So there you go. We have made it to level 95. We will continue on further. Thank you for watching, everybody. I do really appreciate you guys working through. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments down below. We will definitely help out as much as you can. Join my Discord and it'll be super helpful. There's a lot of helpful people there and we can answer any questions you might have. I hope this has been a helpful guide. If it has, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps me out. And as always, take care and be well.